Hello students, this is the third lecture of the circle. In previous lecture we discussed general equation of circle, how to find center of the circle from that equation or how to find radius of the circle from the general equation. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss about some special cases of circles with reference to general equation. Now this was the general form of the circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is 0. For such circle, center is minus g comma minus f and radius is root of g square plus f square minus c. Now the first point what I would like to introduce is what is the equation of circle having center on x-axis. Now just try to understand when you are looking at center here and now you are saying center is on x-axis. So on x-axis y coordinate is 0. So f is 0. And if f is 0, I put in this general equation of the circle, the equation gets modified to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c is equal to 0. As f is 0, no 2fy term exists. So this is the equation of circle having center on x-axis. Similarly, if the circle have center on y-axis, then one can say the value of g is 0 because on y-axis the x coordinate is 0, x coordinate is g here. Now g is 0, if I put in this equation, then the equation of the circle becomes x square plus y square plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So whenever circle have center on x-axis, in its equation y term is absent, while when circle have center on y-axis, in its equation x term will be absent. Now the third point is, what if circle is passing through origin? So try to understand, circle is passing through origin. So in this equation, if I replace x and y by 0, 0, then all terms gets 0 except the c. So what I'm getting is left hand side simply c and right hand side is 0. Now if c is 0, I put here in the same equation, the equation of the circle becomes x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy is equal to 0. So it means circle is passing through origin. In its equation, constant term is absent. Now, how to find equation of circle concentric to given circle? Now, concentric means same center, different radius. So, center is same. That means it will be, if you are referring to this circle, center will be minus g comma minus f for the concentric circle. But then radius will be different. Now, if radius is different but center is same, then the value of constant here should be different. Now, what should I write for the equation then? The equation becomes, as center is minus g minus f only, the first four terms x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy are same, but as constant we are saying different. Instead of c, I am considering k. How can I get k? That is different part that we can understand with the help of problems only. But then this is what the equation of circle, when two circles are concentric, they have all terms same except the constant. Now, what if circle is touching x-axis? So I'm considering, say, x-axis. This is y-axis. So if you want, I just mentioned this is x-axis. Here is the y-axis. Now I have shown one circle touching x-axis. C is the center of the circle, which is minus g comma minus f. With reference to this, we are writing. Further, we are drawing one perpendicular from C on x-axis. As x-axis is tangent, this perpendicular is radius. Now, what is this radius value? If you observe, this perpendicular is the distance of the center from x-axis, and that will be obviously radius of the circle, and that radius can be written as y coordinate because it can be measured on y-axis. So radius is mod of minus f. By the way, we had formula of radius root of g square plus f square minus c. So one can write root of g square plus f square minus c is mod of minus f. In next step, we can square this and write g square plus f square minus c is f square. Now f square and f square can be cancelled and we can write c is equal to g square. So if c is equal to g square we put in this equation, the equation of circle in this case can be written as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus g square is equal to 0. So whenever circle is touching x-axis, in its equation constant term is equal to g square. One may remember this theory also. When circle is touching x-axis, its radius is mod of y coordinate of the center. So you may prepare this point as well as you may prepare this equation of the circle. Similarly then, one can consider the circle touching y-axis. Again, I'm considering some diagram. This is say x-axis, this is y-axis. Now circle I'm showing touching y-axis. Center of the circle is minus g comma minus f. Now here perpendicular is drawn from center on y-axis. As y-axis is tangent, this is radius, this value is radius. And where we will measure this value, where we can measure this radius can be measured on x-axis, this much distance. So on x-axis, that means it will be mod of minus g. So radius is mod of minus g. Again, I can say, one can remember this. If circle is touching x-axis, its radius is mod of minus g. That is mod of x coordinate of the center. Now, with reference to the standard formula of the radius, you can write root of g square plus f square minus c is mod of minus g. In next step, if you square, we can write g square plus f square minus c is g square. And then c value becomes f square. Now, if this value of c you put here, one can write the equation of circle as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus f square is equal to 0. This is the equation of circle touching y-axis. So, two things to remember. When circle is touching y-axis, its radius is mod of x coordinate of the center. And in its equation, constant term is equal to f square. Now, somebody may have doubt, what if circle is touching both axes? So again, I'm showing one circle which is touching both axes. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now center of the circle is somewhere here. From center, I have drawn perpendicular on x-axis as well as on y-axis. Now both of them are radius. So this is perpendicular on x, this is perpendicular on y. One can say this is radius, or maybe you can say this value is also radius of the circle. Then in such cases, with reference to previous theory, if I am writing equation of circle as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is 0, then c should be equal to g square is equal to f square. All these values must be same. C is equal to g square is equal to f square. Or maybe one can remember something like this. Radius can be written as mod of x coordinate of the center as well as mod of y coordinate of the center. Both of them are equal. So this is the theory for circles touching x-axis as well as y-axis and both axes. So we discussed some of the spatial circles in this case. Now here I am discussing few questions based on whatever theory we have discussed till the time. Now the question is the equation of circle touching y-axis and having center minus 2 comma minus 3 is. Now this is multiple choice question. just have a look at this, how we can use the theory, whatever we discussed in this lecture in such problems. As center given is -2 comma -3. Now in theory of general circle, we have written center is -g comma -f. So if -g comma -f, I can write g value is 2 and f value is 3. Now, if you want, I just mentioned the value of g is 2 and the value of f is 3. Now, how can I write the equation of circle? To write the equation of circle, I have two options now. One can use center radius form, as I know center. I have to just find radius, or I can use the general form. So in both the cases, whatever you use, only one term is unknown. Like in center radius form, r is unknown, and in general form, c is unknown. But now in this case, I prefer general form. I have values of g and f ready with me. So equation of circle can be written as x square plus y square plus 4x plus 6y plus c is 0. Now question is, how can I find c? So just check what's the question is. In question, they are asking us to determine equation of circle which is touching y-axis. So here they have mentioned circle is touching y-axis. Now what's the theory we have studied for circle touching y-axis? If circle is touching y-axis, we have written theory c is equal to f square. The value of f we have already obtained, which is 3. So if I put this value here, we can write c is equal to 9. Now c is equal to 9. If you put in this equation, then circle's equation can be simply written as x square plus y square plus 4x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. Now just check which option looks correct here. So refer the options carefully, and one can easily say here you are getting option C as the correct option. X square plus y square plus 4x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0 is the required equation of circle. So this must be my answer. Now check, this is very simple, or maybe I can say easy method also to determine the equation of circle. Obviously, you need to prepare few things, like you must know general equation of circle. You must know what's the condition if circle is touching y-axis. If all these things are known, then you can solve such questions very easily. Here is the second one. The question is the equation of circle which passes through center of the circle. Center of this first circle, x square plus y square plus 8x plus 10y minus 7 is equal to 0, and is concentric with this circle. Now, first of all, I'm considering the circle x square plus y square plus 8x plus 10y minus 7 is 0. Now this, if I compare with the general form, I can write the value of g and f. Say, look at this one. This is the 2g. This value is 2g. And this value is 2f. So one can directly write the value of g is 4 and the value of f is 5. Now once you get these values, you can write center of the circle as -4 comma -5. So this is center of the given circle. Now consider another equation of the circle, which is 2x square plus 2y square minus 8x minus 12y minus 9 is 0. Now for this circle, I'm dividing first by 2. So equation becomes x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y minus 9 by 2 is 0. Now try to understand, in question they have mentioned that a required circle is concentric. Look at this one. It is concentric with this circle. That means it is concentric with the circle whatever written here with this circle. For concentric circle, we have discussed that if two circles are concentric, they have all terms same except the constant. So I can write equation of required circle is, now only constant I have changed. This constant I don't know. but then all other terms are same. X square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y plus c is 0. So this is equation of required circle, and now in this equation only c is unknown. Now how can I find c? For determining c, when I refer the question, in question they have mentioned that required circle is passing through center of this first circle. Now what is center of this circle? It is minus 4 comma minus 5. And circle is passing through this point, so this point must satisfy the equation of the circle. So when I put this point in the equation of circle, I can write this as 16 plus 25. Now minus 4 into minus 4 is 16, minus 5 into minus 6 is 30, and the c remains same. Now if I simplify this equation, I can get the value of c. So this was the equation. Now this 16 and 16 becomes 32, plus 30 is 62, plus 25. Now 62 plus 25 will be 87, so value of c is minus 87. Now once I get the value of c from the equation number 1, which was x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y plus c is equal to 0. If I put here the c value as minus 87, I can write the equation of circle as x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y minus 87 is equal to 0. So now check options. Which option looks correct? It is option B, where we are having x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y minus 87 is equal to 0. So this is the answer. Now, if you have observed, these questions can be easily solved with the help of theory, whatever we discussed in this lecture. So prepare this theory properly, and one can solve such questions very easily. Less number of steps are required. So this is very important theory for finding equations of circle. I hope all of you understood this lecture. We stop here. Next time we'll go for the further topic of the circle. Bye bye to you all. Thank you.